My name is Megan Maker. I'm from Bozeman, Montana, and I'm a Mach athlete. After years of knee problems in trail running, which is my primary sport, I decided to turn to triathlon. So in December of last year, I signed up for the Bozeman Sprint Triathlon. Right after Christmas, I stepped in the water for the very first time for lap swimming. I had a swimsuit from Costco. I had my kids' swim goggles one time and took it from there. Made it up and down the swimming pool, and that was good enough for day one. And since then, I put in dozens of hours before my first triathlon on June 19th of this year. I think the most intimidating thing about getting into triathlon is all of the equipment that you need. But I just decided to start and use what I had, and I think that's really the only way to get into it. I was borrowing bikes and helmets and bike trainer. I still wear tennis shoes from a garage sale. I finally splurged on my first bicycle, and I put tri-bars on them because I had them, but I don't have clip-in pedals. So it's kind of a funky setup, but you just can't care because it's the joy of getting out there and doing the sport. For me, that was enough where I could wear things and feel a little goofy in how I looked. I found that just eliminating the decision fatigue by deciding to stick to a plan was the most helpful. I was given an older triathlon book that just had some plans laid out for beginners and intermediate, and maybe I could have spent a lot of time looking online for something better. There's always something better out there, but I just stuck to it. I decided to just go for it and stick to that plan, and eventually I got the gist of it. It was just kind of try to do some sort of run training twice a week, some sort of swim training, some sort of bike training, and I just picked 2, 2, and 2. And then strength training on the side. And if I could do more than one of those disciplines in a day, that gave me my rest days. YouTube is a great tool for, I was looking up transitions. I was looking up swim tips. I really regret not getting into open water sooner. That was a very shocking transition from lap swimming in a pool that was a great temperature. The cold was hard. Learning how to use my wetsuit was difficult. Getting the arms up especially. So those were some things I really wish I'd done sooner. For me, as a mom of 3 children and running business, one of the big things for me was to make sure that personal sacrifice came before asking other people to sacrifice childcare time or whatever. And that looked like getting up at 5:30, which seemed really, really early to me at the time, to get a swim in before it was really an impediment for the rest of our day as a family, and making sure that I had a bike trainer so I could cycle at home when needed instead of leaving, and just things like that where you make it happen and you make sure that it's your sacrifice and you're not inconveniencing other people before you inconvenience yourself.